Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos debate not giving their 3 adult kids Christmas gifts. They get money. As the holiday season approaches and families prepare for the annual ritual of gift wrapping, shopping lists, and festive negotiations, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have sparked a lively national conversation with a surprisingly relatable holiday dilemma. Should parents give Christmas gifts to their fully grown, financially independent children? The couple, known for their candid family stories and good-natured sparring, opened up about their holiday traditions during a discussion that quickly revealed that even celebrity households grapple with the same intergenerational expectations affecting families everywhere. With 3 adult children, Michael, Lola, and Joaquin, now fully out in the world, the Consuelos-Ripa household is navigating a new chapter where Christmas dynamics are shifting, responsibilities are redefined, and the question hangs in the air. Is gifting still necessary once your kids reach adulthood? What began as a lighthearted debate has turned into a deeper reflection on parenting grown children, the emotional meaning of gifts, and how modern families are reinventing holiday traditions in an era of rising costs, changing values, and adult independence. A new phase of parenting, when the kids aren't kids anymore. Kelly and Mark have long shared glimpses into their evolving roles as parents. With their youngest son, Joaquin, now in college, and their older children living independently, the couple has experienced the slow but unmistakable shift from full-time caregivers to mentors watching from the sidelines. This transition, they admit, comes with new freedoms but also new questions about how to celebrate holidays. Once they're grown, everything changes, one of them explained in the conversation. They don't wake up at 6 a.m. on Christmas morning anymore. They don't come running downstairs. They don't need toys or video games or gadgets. Their needs are different, and so is the way we show love. It's an evolution many parents recognize. The moment when holiday lists shrink, traditions adapt, and gift-giving shifts from toys to practical support. For Ripa and Consuelos, this shift has led them to a surprisingly streamlined approach. They get money, the simplest gift of all. When the conversation turned to what they actually give their adult children for Christmas, Kelly delivered the line that quickly caught attention. They get money. For her, the simplicity of the arrangement is liberating. Instead of guessing what each adult child wants, something many parents find increasingly challenging, she chooses the straightforward approach of giving them cash. They want to buy what they want, she noted, echoing a sentiment shared by countless parents of 20-somethings. Why should I buy them something they might exchange or return? I'd rather just give them what they'll actually use. Her perspective isn't unusual. Surveys show that more than half of adults under 30 prefer receiving money or gift cards from parents during the holidays, valuing flexibility over sentimental wrapping paper. But Mark's point of view added another layer to the discussion, one that many fathers may relate to. Mark's debate: should adults still get gifts? Mark Consuelos has what he calls the old-school view of Christmas, that gifts are for children, not adults. He teased that once their kids hit a certain age, it might be time to cut them off from the gift-getting portion of Christmas. His playful but pointed argument reflects a traditional belief that adulthood signifies independence, and independence comes with fewer parental perks. Christmas morning was different when they were little, he noted. Back then, you felt the magic because they believed in it. Now they're grown. They have jobs. They're working adults. At some point, you start thinking, maybe we just do stockings or something symbolic. Do they really need gifts from us? The debate between them, practicality versus tradition, struck a chord because it's a dilemma many families face as children age out of the Santa years. The emotional weight of the holiday gift. At the heart of their discussion lies a question that resonates across generations. What does a Christmas gift really mean? For Kelly, the meaning has less to do with the item and more to do with support. There's something about giving them money that still feels like you're helping them along, she explained. Not because they can't take care of themselves, but because we want them to enjoy Christmas without stressing about expenses. Her perspective echoes a modern form of parental love, supportive but not suffocating, helpful but not overbearing. Many millennials and Gen Z adults face rising living costs, student loans, early career salaries, and inflation. A Christmas check from parents is less extravagance and more practical assistance wrapped in holiday spirit. For Mark, however, the emotional connection is tied to the ritual of gifting itself, the boxes, the anticipation, the feeling of surprise. When they were younger, I loved watching them open things, he said. It wasn't about the stuff. It was about the moment. Now, those moments have changed. But the nostalgia lingers. The modern adult child and new holiday realities. The Consuelos Ripa children represent a growing demographic, adults who live independently but still maintain close ties to their parents. Michael, pursuing his career, Lola, navigating her post-college life, and Joaquin, balancing athletics and academics. Each is in a phase where financial independence exists, but so does the reality of early adulthood challenges. Parents today often find themselves supporting children longer than previous generations, and holidays become a practical moment to extend that support. Kelly acknowledges this reality openly, saying that money goes further than anything else right now. Whether it's groceries, rent, travel, or personal expenses, the flexibility of cash becomes a meaningful gesture rather than a lazy substitute. But Mark still wonders where the line should be drawn. Should adult children receive gifts every single year? Should there be an age when the expectation ends? A family that always discusses, and often debates, everything. Part of what makes their discussion compelling is the couple's transparency. They've long invited the public into their family dynamics, often sharing stories of disagreements, parenting lessons, and humorous spats. This Christmas debate is no different. Their openness reflects a healthy relationship where topics, even as personal as gifting traditions, can be discussed, disagreed upon, and ultimately laughed about. Kelly tends to lean into practicality and the emotional connection of ensuring her kids feel supported. Mark, ever the traditionalist, leans into clear boundaries and resetting expectations as their children age.